And this is Dr. Price. I'm going to go over today with you different things that's going to prevent your weight loss or stop it after a couple weeks. Oil is going to be the biggest thing to make you not lose weight good or get stuck in this program that you're in right now. If you're in this program where we're not doing any oil during the fat loss portion, then you need to follow all these rules. Okay? If you get oil, it's going to make your body burn oil that day instead of fat. And unless you switch back, it's going to keep burning oil, not fat. So you really have to get picky about what you're touching, what goes on your hands, your hair, any part of your body. Because you might be able to get away with a little bit of oil the first week or the second week, but each week you go into this further, the more your body searches for oil, and a little bit of oil that maybe didn't bother you the first week or two, on week 3, week 4, week 5, can stall you out completely. So I've got a list of things, and we're going to go through these things. And this is not an exclusive list, inclusive of everything. It's not inclusive of every type of product that can give you oil, but it's a pretty good list. But you still have to be a detective with everything you touch during the day that goes on your skin, that goes on your hair, goes on your fingernails, anywhere on your body that touches you at all, to make sure it doesn't have oil. Because those oils can really pull you out of fat burning. So let's start here. So hair color, hair dye, hair perm. If you're going to color your hair, you're going to dye your hair, perm it, do it in phase 1 before you get to phase 2 where there's no oils. That's one thing that will definitely get you out of fat burning. And if you get some oil from something like this, maybe in, let's say, day 20, it's going to make you gain some weight for a day or two. It's going to take another day or two to get back in fat burning. So you're going to lose minimum a half a week, maybe a full week. So try to plan ahead. If you're doing dyeing your hair, perming your hair, coloring your hair, to do that before you get to phase 2. Fingernail polish. Look at those polishes that's on that list on InsideKelly'sKitchen.com for fingernail polish, for shampoo, soap, conditioners, anything that you put on your body. If it's on that list on InsideKelly'sKitchen.com under the oil-free products list, if it's on there, you can use it. Those are all products that work really good with this program. If it's not on there, I wouldn't use it. If you have a question, don't use it. Anything that says good for dry hair or dry skin has a lot of oil in there. So stay away from those things. It's really important for that. Massage oil. If you're going to get a massage, make sure the masseuse uses the oil-free lotion. Essential oils. You got to stop all essential oils. That's pure oil you're putting on your body. Any creams, moisturizers, ointments that you didn't get through this program, don't use, because they're loaded with oil. Any lotion that has oil in it. Now we sell a oil-free lotion that works really good. If you want to use that, go ahead and purchase that. You can also use an aloe vera gel that doesn't have any medication in there, not the medicated gel, but just the straight aloe vera gel. If you use that, it's that green clear where you can see through that green aloe vera gel. It doesn't work as good as that lotion that we had oil-free, but it works pretty good. All right, any strong household chemicals. I've got some things here like furniture spray, pure oil. Things you might not think has oil in there, but it does. Like countertop cleaner, granite protector, all-purpose cleaners. And these things are written so small in here. I'll put my glasses on and I get a magnifying glass to read this label here. Here it is here on the front here. It's so small, but it says dimethylbenzyl, blah, 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 blah. And another one is ethyl benzyl, blah, 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 blah. Benzyl is a type of oil So anything that has a lot of chemicals in it, that's a cleaner, unless it's even the ones that are really good for the environment. Some of them are better, but really watch out. Just look at the label, okay? If in doubt, wear gloves when you use any of this stuff. Then you don't have to worry about it. So really watch out for those cleaners. Any outside vitamins. If we're not giving you the vitamin, mineral, whatever, no fish oils, anything like that from outside source. The reason why we give you everything ourselves is because we know those don't have any oil in there. Dirty dishes. If you're washing dishes and it's real greasy plates that you're grabbing with your hands, that little bit of oil can really affect and get you out of fat burning. You wouldn't think that little bit of oil would do it, but it does. If you're preparing other people's food, don't grab some bacon and put it in the pan with your hand. Use gloves, use a fork, use something like that, okay? But always use something instead of your hands with that, okay? Let's see here. Going down the list here. You know, if in doubt, use gloves. Number one, if in doubt, just don't use it. But if you have to use it, use gloves. No oily food. Remember on day one when we did that really a lot of fat loading, a lot of oil loading, that whole list of healthy oils on day one, we're stopping that on day two. You might have had salmon on day one, doesn't mean you can keep having salmon in phase two when we're in oil free, because salmon has a lot of oil in there. So look what's on the list. Don't assume because you had it in day one, you can have it later. That's a common one with salmon. That's why I mentioned that. So no oil food, no oily food. Don't cook with oil. Don't spray the pan with PAM or any type of oil. Don't cook with any oil at all unless I tell you, specifically I tell you to use something like coconut oil for like one meal, and it's only if I tell you to do that. Don't do that on your own. So no oil at all. And sometimes people ask me, well, how can sometimes you can tell me to have coconut oil and it doesn't bother me, actually gets me more in fat burning? Well, one of the main reasons, your body processes coconut oil as a carbohydrate, not as an oil. So that's the main reason. But just remember, rule of thumb, don't use anything that says oil in there that has anything to do with oil in phase two unless I tell you to do it. Another source that you might not think about is like pets. You have an animal with really oily hair, if you pet it quite a bit, that's just like putting oil on your hands. If you have oily dog food, like I know that dry dog food that I give my dog, is even if it's a good quality, is really oily. So don't pick it up with your hands and put it in your bowl. Women, I know it's not fair, but women have more problems with oil than men do. Men can get away with it a little bit more than women. Women can't. And some women, you can't even have a little tiny molecule of oil. Now, if you eliminate all that oil, if you stay on track, you'll keep dropping really good. If you go really good for 2 or 3 weeks, and you get stuck and you're not dropping good, and you stayed on plan, you haven't ate off plan at all, 99 times out of 100, it is oil. So be a detective, go through everything that you have, and be a detective and watch what you do, watch what you touch each day, and make sure you're not touching any oil. Make sure you're not getting oil on your body or in your body. All right, so hopefully this helps you out. Stay on track. Remember, this program is real picky. You got to follow all these little rules. If you don't, it's going to throw you off completely. But if you follow them, this thing will change your life incredibly fast with great fat loss where you want to lose it, on the outside and inside. It's going to really help change your life with increasing your energy, getting your body just to heal itself, to sleep a lot better, a lot deeper sleep, and just to feel better and think better all over. So you guys have a great day, and really watch those oils.